Hi everyone, this is Chronicle. Okay, right now I'm going to talk about some of the support unit that I usually use, and I will go through each of the elemental one by one, and I will start with the fire first, and then I think the most powerful buffer will be Ikona, but she's a Genesis unit and she's not so easy to train, especially her mementos is also limited, and then you cannot hunt her shards. But actually all you have to do is master the 5th gate and that's it. Yeah, seriously. Once you master the 5th gate, she will unlock this one. All attack up for the fire units plus all defense up and can be stacked 2 times and 5 turns. And then with the strong versus a win. And after that, you can use the side ability, this one, with the status transfer on the physical attack and magic attack. That's all. Yeah, she'll be very good from this point. And then with this one, further increase the fire attack power and strong versus a win when she besides any ally. So from this point, she's actually quite powerful. But then if you want to use her fullest potential, you need to master her 2nd gate as well and the other gates and then try to get the mementos. But then as I said earlier, if you master her 5th gate, I think she'll be very good from this point. And then next is Chihaya. Well, she's one of the best debuffer in the game, especially she's a 4-star creator, so she's quite easy to train compared to Ikona. And then all you have to do is unlock her job plus and then use this skill for 3 times, and all the enemies within the map will have slash resistance down and speed down and can be set 3 times for 1 turn or 2 turns with the 2nd gate passive. And then with the all parameter down on the enemy on the whole map, as well as you also can reduce the opponent's slash attack and dex at the same time. Okay, and then if you have these new mementos but it's limited, it will further increase her debuff another 1 more turn. And then with this one accessory, you can use this weapon ability to buff your allies or parameter up and only applies to the fire units or attack up. So she's very good to team with the fire units like Peteru or Ukachi, but of course you can use any slash attacker with her. And then you can also use her side ability Chromancer to clock up your ally or clock down the opponent, either way. So basically try to get her job plus. I think you can hunt from the multiplayer, and then once you get the job plus and you are done, and then get these mementos, you are done. Okay, next is, well, Pamela is a free creator and you can get her shards at the archive at the event session. And then she's very good in buff your allies, magic and luck from this skill once you master her 5th gate. So basically she is a free version of Leticia, and then you also can use the all parameter up on your allies, either way. And then lastly is this creator, Lucian. Usually he will be using this job, gun lance, for attacking, but then if you want to use him to support your ally, you need to use the blacksmith, this one, especially with the side ability, this one, increase the ally pierce attack and can be stacked 5 times for 5 turns. So this is very good for rip boss, especially for your pierce attacker like Cassius or Ang or Gerard, those characters. And then of course you also can use the physical attack up, this one, but Azan is much more better than this. Yeah. So if you really want to use the physical attack up, please use Azan. He's from the Thunder unit. Okay. Next is the water elemental. And then right now I think the best water buffer will be this guy, Shahelu. Well, he's a Genesis unit just like Ikona, so it's not so easy to train him as well. But same as Ikona, all you have to do is master the 5th gate and that's it. So that you have the power up version of this skill, water attack up and can be stacked 2 times and for 4 turns. Yeah, this one is really very good, as well as you also can use the HP regen and physical damage half for 2 turns. And then he also can use this one to increase one of your allies' physical attack and magic attack. Yeah, also quite good, and also can increase the CT. Yeah, either way. So if you want to buff out your water allies, please use this guy. And then next is, well, she's one of the best buffer in the whole game. And then why I say she's one of the best, because of this side ability, Well, it increases the physical attack times 2 or magic attack times 2 and it's a buff panel and for 5 times. So basically, as long as your allies step into the buff panel, all of them will have the physical attack or magic attack times 2. As well as, she also can reduce the opponent elemental resistance except for light and dark and can be stacked 3 times. And then, if she besides any ally, your allies will have dual regen. And this one, physical attack up, magic attack up, and speed up. So that the physical attack and magic attack will be times 2.5 total. But then Botta is a limited character, and in order to get her, you need to max break these mementos. Yeah, max break 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in order to get her. So it's quite troublesome to get her, but she's one of the character is a must. Yes, must. And then next is Leticia. Like I said earlier from the Pamela, Leticia is one of the best magic attacker buffer. All you have to do is master her 5th gate, and then with this skill, yeah, and you are done. And then she also can buff all parameters just like Pamela. And then you also can use her weapon, this one, to increase the slash attack for the rough stories, or this weapon, increase the slash attack and magic attack for all allies within the area for 3 turns, either way. And then if you unlock her 7th gate with this Kaigan Laser, this one, level 20, she and one of your allies will have physical attack, magic attack, slash attack, ready up, and cast time reduce. So this skill is very good for all types of slash attacker, especially Zaha. And then you also can use Zine or Dark Zine either way, or anyone that is using the slash. Okay, next is Zen, and then he's a beta temporal unit, but he's not limited. And then you can use the blacksmith to support your ally with the side ability. And then for his case, it's slash attack up for 5 turns and 5 times. And then he also can increase the physical attack, but like I said earlier, Zan will be much more better. And then also can reduce the slash resistance on the enemy, so it's very good for raid boss. As for Lucian, it's reduce the pierce resistance either way. Okay, next is Elizabeth, and then she is a main character from the chapter 3, so she is a free character with a very powerful third job. But in order to unlock the third job, you need to hunt the equipment from the normal quest or multi-quest or extra quest, yeah. And then after that, when you unlock the third job, this skill, last skill, is very powerful. Magic attack up on your allies for 3 turns and also increase the maximum HP, so that all of your magic attacker will have high damage for 3 turns. And she also have the HP and dual regen panel, also very good for her. As well as if you have these mementos, this accessory, she can buff your allies as well, all parameter up, so that your allies will have even high damage. And then next is Elizabeth, and then she is a 5-star normal character, and then with this very powerful professor job, all you have to do is master her 5th gate and unlock the last skill, this one, to increase your allies magic attack and with another magic attack. So basically it's Elizabeth plus Leticia, 2 in 1. But then the multiplier is not a lot compared to both of them, but at least you can use 5 times, and then with the speed up and magic defense. And she also can use the clock up status on your allies with the Chromancer, and with this skill, HP recover plus clock up power plus physical defense and magic defense ready up. Yeah, so that all of your allies will have high speed, and then with the high defense. Yeah, and then she also can use the status immune and HP recover and recovers the academic effects as well, just like the normal professor job. And then next is Lofia. Lofia is a 4-star character with this Chromancer job plus, and then by default, Chromancer is one of the job is always very good even now, because of, very simple, overclock, this one. All Chromancer have this overclock, and then with the clock up and clock down by default. And then about her attack power, most of her skill is depending on her magic defense. Yeah, so her magic defense is quite high, so the damage is decent, especially this one, Laser skill, is also depending on the magic defense, plus academic freeze 100%, plus CT down. Yeah, seriously, this is very powerful as a 4-star character summon. And then she also have the mementos as well. Okay, next is the Thunder units. And then I think the best will be Judith. And she's a limited character, but her shots can be hunted from the normal story quest, hard quest. So she's a limited but not so limited. And then you need to unlock her second gate to increase the physical attack. And then this one to power up the skill. And then this one to further increase the physical attack. And this one physical attack. And this one physical attack. So that her physical attack will be very high. And then you can use the side ability, this skill, status transfer on your physical allies or magic ally. So like for example Zaha, his physical damage will be super high for 3 turns. And of course you also can use the other status transfer from Emma or Hanji, those characters. As well as she also can use the clock up on your allies. And then with the thunder attack up and can be stacked 3 times, and strong versus water, and then with the status up but with the strong poison. So basically she's a must, yeah, especially for the raid boss and even hell quest, seriously. And then if you have these mementos, it's even better for raid boss. Because of this, strong versus a giant when she besides your allies. And then if you max build these mementos, it added as well the physical attack and magic attack up, just like Botta. Okay, next is Nyx. And then he is a Genesis unit, but he's one of the best support unit in the game. Seriously, one of the best. And then first thing first, he can use this Ratchet ability for the raid boss, or elemental down for 3 turns and can be set 3 times. Good. And then he also can use this one to remove the opponent buff, and it is a 100% first strike counter. Very good. And the shooting range is 4 to 10. Pretty far away, but it's not so good for close range. And then second thing is, if you master his 5th gate, this will be the most powerful magic resistant down in the whole game. For 4 turns, magic resistant down and can be stacked 4 times. Best. And then he also can use the clock up on himself and any ally. And then with the whole map, clock up, clock down, stop, CT up, CT down, unify. Very good for PvP. And then this one with the overclock and HP recover and status recover and CT half and stop status and then clock down status. And then if you have his mementos, this one, you can use this visibility to further increase your ally CT. Also very good for PvP, seriously, and some of the hell quests. So try to get Nyx as soon as possible if you want to use your magic party or against a raid boss. Yeah, he's a must. And then, yep, Azan, and he's a 5-star normal character, and you need to master his 5th gate, and that's all. And then when you unlock his master ability when you reach level 80, this skill will have the power up, which is the main ability, this one. Instead of 3 turns, become 5 turns. And then the physical attack increase a bit for the buff and can be stacked 10 times. So this will be the best buff in the whole game. Plus 400% for fighters, best. But then it's not so easy to use, especially on the raid boss. You need to use Emma or Orion to stop your ally so that he can use this skill to stack 10 times. As well as you also can use this skill to increase the strike attack for 5 times. And then 5 turns, either way. And he also can reduce the strike resistance as usual. Okay, next is the wind unit. Okay, as for the wind unit, I think Tamis. And I think she's one of the best support in the wind unit. And in order to get her, you need to get these limited mementos, and that's all. And then why I say she's one of the best support unit, because of the side ability, this one, magic resistance down and speed down whole map, and can be set 3 times. Plus wind resistance down and physical defense down whole map 2 times. And then she also can use this skill, all parameter up, plus only your allies will have physical attack, magic attack, and dex and speed up, and wind attack up. And also with this wind defense up, so that she also can further increase your allies status. As well as she also can recover your allies HP and Jewel, also not bad. And then you also can use this one to have this weapon ability, increase the strong versus the thunder unit, very good for win party. And then if you want to reduce the pierce resistance, you can use the dancer job with the main ability, this skill. Also not bad, it can be stacked 2 times for 1 turn or 2 turns. So try to get her as well if you can. And then next will be this Tyla no Masakado, one of my favorite characters. And then he's similar with the Nyx, except that his side ability, this one, instead of reduce the magic resistance, is slash resistance, and then with the ruin resistance, and can be stacked 3 times. Other than that, he's really quite similar with the Nyx. Yeah, not much difference. And then he also can reduce the opponent status, physical attack, magic attack, speed, elemental resistance, and all attack. Yeah, quite good actually. So try to get Tyla no Masakado, and he's a collaboration from the Crystal of Reunion. And then next will be Mashuri, this one. Anyway, Mashuri is a limited unit, and then if you unlock her 5th gate, this skill will have the power up, win attack up for 3 turns and can be stacked 3 times because you only can use 3 turns. It's quite good. And then she also can use the status transfer, this skill, but it's only for 2 turns, so beware. And then she also can reduce the opponent slash and win resistance on the enemies. Not bad actually, it's very good for Seizuna as well. So if you are using your win party attacker, she's not really a bad character, but then compared to Tamis or Tyla no Masakado, her recommended is not that high. And then next is Lofia, and then she is one of the best buffer for your shooting attacker, whether with the chop plus or not, and with the 5th gate unlock, and then with her main ability, 2nd skill, really increase the shooting attack. And then she also can use the buff panel, also increase the shooting attack plus healing power, so the overall shooting attack will be further increased, as well as with the strong versus the thunder, and all parameter up, and then with the physical damage shield. Okay, quite good. And then she also can use this physical defense, magic defense, grading increase plus HP regen. Yeah. And then about the mementos, okay, it's optional in short. So you need to have this character plus job plus, I think you are good to go with the 5th gate. And even though she is a limited character, but then just like Leticia, you can hunt from the Barbara Chronicle, hard quest. And then next is Natalie, and then she's also from the Barbara Chronicle, but she's not limited with this very powerful professor job. And then compare with Elizabeth, she can use the side ability, this skill, to increase the physical attack, physical defense, and speed instead of magic attack to buff your ally. Not really that bad. And then she also can use this skill, quite good, which recover HP and Jewel, and then for the 1 turn, all elemental resistance up, and then with the HP regen and physical attack shield, and then with the HP recover and physical defense up. So she's quite good to team with the physical attacker. And then if you have these mementos, she can use this BG ability and further increase your allies slash and pierce attack for 1 turn. Quite good for raid boss as well, and some of the hell quests. And then next is SuiLan from this blacksmith. Same, you need to master her 5th gate first, and then with the side ability, increase the shooting attack and can be stacked 5 times for 5 turns. And then she also can reduce the shooting resistance. So she's very good for your shooting attacker like Nimue or Eulalia. And then lastly, I think will be Raph, and she's a 4-star character with the job blast from the Chromancer, just like Lofia. And then even though she doesn't have any mementos or anything else, but then as I said earlier, Chromancer is always very good. And then the difference between Lofia and Raph is her overground, instead of shooting range 3, is 4, and then the height range is 2. So it's quite good as well as you can use 5 times. And then she also can use this skill, increase your ally's CT beside herself, and it is a 3x3 AoE, also quite good. And then she also can use the blind status on the enemy, and then with this one, cancels the opponent buff, and then that's all. So basically Ralph is more towards support, and Lofia is more towards attacking. Okay, next is the light elemental, and then I think the best will be Hanji, and then he is a collaboration unit from the Attack of Titans. So as usual, you need to unlock his 5th gate, and then use the main ability, this skill. Increase your allies' physical attack and magic attack plus Strong versus a Giant and move +1 for 4 turns and can be stacked 2 times. It's very good for raid boss. And then you also can heal your allies and recover the status, as well as you also can use this skill to status transfer magic attack and physical attack and even dice, and can use 5 times. Very nice. And then if you have these limited mementos with this gear, he can reduce the giant unit, slash resistance and speed, so that your slash attacker will have high damage like Zaha or Ukachi, those kind of characters. And then next is Emma. Well, she is the first Genesis unit ever released, and then she is one of the best magic transfer character because of this one, magic transfer, and her magic attack is really very high, so that your magic attacker will have high damage, as well as you can use the soft status on your ally, so that you can use the other buff stacking on your attacker. And then she also can reduce the opponent elemental resistance down, as well as if you have her new mementos, this one, she can increase your allies all attack for the light units and recover jewel. So like for example, Aluma, she is a light elemental unit and magic attacker, so the overall damage should be further increased. And then next is Bianca, and then she is a Genesis unit, and then she is not so easy to train, just like Nero, and then she is more powerful in support than attacking thanks to her main ability, this one. She can heal your allies and it recovers a lot, and then the AoE is a 5x5 square and you can use 10 times. And then she also can use the whole map HP recover to max, but her HP will reduce by 99%, so be careful. And then this is the best cover skill for 1 turn, but all the damage will reduce to 1. Yes, reduce to 1. So the only way to break this cover is ignore the cover skill. That's the only way. And then with the CT down resistance, stop resistance, clock down resistance, and then will not get any debuff at the same time. And then she also can use this skill, guards, on your allies, so that at least your allies can survive another 1 more time. Yeah, also very good, seriously. And then she also can use the CT down and debuff Unified on your allies within the area. Not really that bad. So basically, try to get her, if you can, one of the best healer in the whole game. And then next is Titania, and she is from the Shin Megami Tensei 3. Even though unlike the other character, she only have this one job, but anyway she doesn't really need the other job. And she's one of the best debuffer in the whole game as well, because of this skill. Reduce the opponent single attack, area attack, single attack resistance, area attack resistance, speed, accuracy, and evasion, and can be stacked 4 times for 4 turns. One of the best. As well as she can fully recover your allies' HP, and it's an AoE, so it's quite good. As well as status recover, debuff, and alchemy effects. So basically it's all recover. At the same time, if you have these mementos, her weapon ability is all of your allies within the map will have permanent magic attack up, and light units only all attack up. So it's very good for your light attacker or magic attacker. And then with this accessory, it's a free accessory, and this weapon ability is very powerful. It reflects any magic attack for 1 turn on your allies. Seriously, one of the most powerful skill, and then you can use 2 times if you max break the mementos. 2 times with the skill usage up. Very nice. Okay, next is Well, Hisham is a budget version of Botta, and he's a 4-star unit with the job plus, and then with this main ability, these 2 skills will increase your allies' physical attack or magic attack, just like Botta. So if you guys like Botta, you can try to train him. Anyway, he is very easy to train compared to Botta. Okay, next is the Dark Elemental, and then okay, as for the Dark unit, I think there isn't much support unit, only a few, and one of the most powerful, I think this Lowly Urus, most likely because she can use all of the mementos plus BG ability as well as the gear. And she also have the 5th gear upgrade that increase the strong versus light, I think, since I didn't train her. And then she is a free character you can hunt from the Super Hell quest from the challenge mission. And I think the stage is quite easy compared to last time, but I lazy to clear the quest. Maybe one fine day I try to train her. And then the second character I think will be this character, Houseuki. And then she is a 5-star character but not limited. And then why I say Houseuki, because of the master ability, this one. Very nice. Because of this passive power up, I think is this one. It's very good. Not only she increase your allies all bad status resistance, but with the dual regen and can reset 2 times when she besides any ally. So basically she's also quite a good professor, but right now she don't have any job plus, but it's okay. Professor job is usually very good. And then lastly is I think this character, Subaru. Yes, one of the best support character as well. And then he's a free unit from ReZero, so it's very easy to train him. And then why I say he's one of the best support, especially for the ReZero unit, because of this one. It increases your ReZero units all attack up plus dual cost down, and then with the HP regen. And then also he can buff up your allies strong versus a beast. Yeah, very good for raid boss. And then if you are using Ram or Emilia, it's very good to use Subaru as well. And then with this accessory, Pamela increase your ReZero character or attack. And then Subaru is very good for PvP and Arena if you use the Recommencer job. And then with this passive, he will revive for 3 times, even if he dies. Yeah. And then if he dies, if the attacker is a magic attacker, he will have the magic resistance up and magic evasion up. If the attacker is a slash attacker, it will be slash and slash. As well as if you have these mementos, Emilia, he also increases his evasion for 3 turns from the start of the map. So if he dies, after that, for the 3 turns, evasion up again. And then after that, when he dies again, and then he revives, and then with these 3 turns, evasion up again. So you can try equip with evasion rune and with the guards, these 2, so that he can easily survive at the PvP and Arena. Seriously, one of the top class character, especially he is a free character. And then I will not talk about this character because she's a money character. You need to buy from the real cash. And then she's one of the best dark attack buffer, especially slash attack. Because of the main ability, this one, increase the all attack for the dark plus all defense. And then this one, physical attack up and slash attack up and strong versus a human. So she's very good for Zaha or Dark Zine, those kind of character. But as I said earlier, she's a cash money character. Oh yeah, lastly is this character, Hitoshira. I almost forgot. He is a all-rounder character. You can use him for physical attack with this job, and then magic attack with this job, and then you also can heal your ally, buff your ally, debuff the enemy, and then with the status attack, and then with the super counter attack, and then with the death sentence and so, and with the academy freeze. He can do almost anything. Yeah. And then he also have the all defense down, and there's no condition, but it increases the enemy all attack. So technically try to get this character if global release Shin Megami Tensei. Yeah, he's one of the must get character. And then he's a guaranteed get for the 5 step. And then if you want to get the shards, you can go all the way to 9 step and get another accessory. I think it is a buff up accessory, this one. Increase your allies physical attack and evasion accuracy and magic attack and physical defense, magic defense, and then with the buff cancel on the enemies. Yeah, So try to get to the step 9 if you want everything. Plus there's one accessory you need to buy from the cash gem from the secret shop. I think it's this one, I think. With the Alchemy Freeze. This is the only item you need to get from the cash shop, from the secret shop. And then there's one more accessory I think is this one. It's from the mementos. Yeah, so you need to get the mementos as well if you want to get full accessory of him. Total that is 10. Okay, so that's all about the support unit that I usually use for the Hell Quest or even Raid Boss or even PvP. So I guess that's all about the support unit video. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys got any questions about this, please comment. See ya! Sayonara!